Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Hollow Knight Silksong. In the last episode, we completed the Mr. Mushroom quest, got to the surface, found nothing there. I do wonder if I missed something or some way to interact with what was there, but no, this is not the time for beating my head against that. I may, if I find time, I may go back and have a look at some point off camera. I'm definitely at the point of the game where I will have to do some parts of exploration off camera. I've explained this several times now. But let's just go over what's left to do. So I need one more. I think the one from the Green Prince counts as a spare, so I only need one of two. So either the one from Coral Tower or the one from Shellwood. Whichever one is easier to find, which I don't know. I mean, Coral Tower, I know exactly how to get to it. I just have to get through a number of difficult arenas, probably with a boss at the end. Shellwood, I have to find something that I've looked for several times now without finding anything. So either of those could be very... those are both going to be difficult, but in very different ways, so I don't know which one is better to really push for. There is one last flea. I've looked for this without finding a way to get to it. Given how close this is to this weird room in Wisp Thicket, I should spend time looking there as well, especially because I do need to go back to Wisp Thicket for journal entries. I've been told, Pinstress told me that there is something to find in Mount Fay. I've also looked for this without finding it. So again, that's something for me to do off camera and then start recording if I find something. So there's those 4 things, and there's also remaining journal entries. Got another 26 to complete. So, not a huge task, but one that makes sense to do off camera, and again, while I'm doing that, I might get lucky and find some things. I found so many things while hunting down journal entries in Greymore recently. That was how I found the whole Verdania area. So what I think it makes sense for me to do is to kind of cycle between the things. So I'm here in Sands of Carrick for 1 half-hour attempt at Coral Tower. After that, I'll go and do some journal cleanup or hunting for the Shellwood thing. But we're here. We'll spend half an hour on attempting this. Ooh. This is possible. If I aim this precisely, I can get up here, and that makes it so much easier to get back. I'd forgotten that little room. When I say so much easier, I still have to do one of these time challenge rooms, but and I was going to say I think it's a simpler one, but not really, actually. It wasn't so bad. Oh. Except there at the end where I messed up, of course. Am I right back at the start of the room now? Okay, so maybe going this way is actually harder than going along the lower corridor. Yeah, maybe it is. Okay, I'm just going to cut this out and see you at the Coral Tower. I've shown the way there at least once. I don't need to do it again. Yes, the lower route is vastly easier. And since this is my first time back at Coral Tower after a while, I will show Arena 1 just once. So I can't even remember now. Have I... Is Arena 3 the furthest I've got, or have I gotten to 4 once? I don't know. It doesn't matter. The point is that I'm pretty confident I can just do Arena 1 now. It doesn't mean every single time, because I can make silly mistakes through overconfidence. But I am confident that I can come here and get to the end of Arena 1 pretty easily. Oh, I just realised I don't have... I mean, Polyp Pouch is good, but yeah, I should keep Polyp Pouch and instead of Injector Band, Druid's Eyes. Well, I'm not at a bench, so I can't change for this episode. Oh, yeah, these. These guys are the worst. They have no right to do double damage. But we get... I let myself get hit. We get an easy round with these guys. So fast. Yeah, that was greedy. I forgot. For a moment that big shake made me think, oh dear, boss coming. But no, Arena 1 has no boss. Okay, so even though I did poorly, I came out of it with full health. Get a bit of silk from those enemies. So yeah, I think Arena 1 is a solved problem for me. 2, of course, I'm trying. Trying to use as few tools as I can manage to get away with. I forgot which round was next, that's why I put down tacks. They are not useful against these guys, obviously. Oh, right. So twice I let myself forget that he does those huge ground spike things. So the way to deal with this guy is hit his projectiles into him. Cogfly takes him out pretty quickly as well. He has little health. Oh, they can jump that high, huh? So with those huge floor spikes, a pogo is a good way to take them out safely, or somewhat safely. Not a terrible Arena 2 then. Not full health. Right, I leave this side. But there's, I think, enough little enemies between the arenas that I can get full health. And used pretty few tacks, but more cogflies than I should have done. That's okay. This is a relearning. This is not an attempt that I think is going to be successful. Being able to get to start Arena 3 full health, though, is good. I feel I'm making progress at this. I don't remember the order of rounds in 3. Interestingly, this is the same as the first round of 2. That was very disappointing. There is really no excuse for taking damage against that guy. The quite big one. And this guy, I have no idea. Okay, in between attacks I can get in a cog play, I guess. Oh, these attack fast. I mean, they are around that's there for me to recover, but I shouldn't treat them as trivial just because of that. Oh, you jumped. What? Double team of these two? Really? At least they're both dead. Then a no floor round? Great. I thought you were going... Oh! So, number one, I thought he was going to throw his wheel, and then I jumped to knock the wheel into him, and he did a different attack. And then number two, I just kind of forgot that I needed to get back onto the wall. Okay, so... Okay, I definitely have not got past that arena. I would remember that no floor round if I had. But we've got further than before, so definitely keeping this video. Okay, as before, I will skip Arena 1 from now on, so see you at the end of it. Okay, again, not the best Arena 1, but, again, finished full health. Did not use any tools. So I have been thinking, because there's a no floor section in 3, I definitely want to preserve cog flies for that, so I should be especially careful about using them in 2, so I'll keep that in mind. And also, for future videos, obviously not this one, but for future attempts, it is definitely worth considering the Architect's Crest, so that I can craft new tools in between rounds, if I have silk to do it with. Which is not guaranteed, but... Not sure how much damage the knockback wheel does compared to other damage sources. I think it's pretty good, to be honest. It does get him down in a small number of hits. And he also, either he doesn't have much health or the attacks are really good. I'm not sure which it is, but... Ah! Bad timing. Oh, used up my my free heal. 4 knocked back wheels to kill him. I should know by now not to heal during that. Why do I keep throwing out the cogfly when I intend to attack? Ah. Okay. Arena 2 down with 6 cogflies left. And yeah, definitely enough small enemies to full health if I don't run into any of them. I love the Reaper's Crest. Oh, and I had a moment of panic thinking this was an enemy. It isn't. Okay, so I don't want to overuse tax now, but I do want to put down tax at the start in any case. Ah, no. For this round, I should remember that it's... that the dangerous enemy spawns on the left. In the middle, and put tax there instead of on the left. That was so bad. Oh no! And then I cocked my bits. That's a mistake. That makes it harder to recover silk when I need it. Of course that does 2 damage. Yeah, okay, so Arena 2 is getting to the point of being solved. Maybe next time I come back here I'll be able to skip showing that as well. 3 is far from solved. That round with the flying wheel shooter and the... Let's get some names. Will I find them under Sands of Karak? Yeah, Drisnaga. This guy's the worst. I don't know why these guys are so bad. Is it that or is it Drisnit? Well, one or the other. Or it might even be the Conchfly. They're all so similar, but... Yeah, obviously you can see that I'm doing much, much worse at that round in particular compared to how difficult it should be. When it comes out of the ground in particular, it feels like there's very little time to react to it, but I know that's just a feeling and I just need to do better. So, we have time this episode for one more attempt, then after this episode I will be going elsewhere and... As I said, cycling through the remaining tasks rather than concentrating on just one. See you in a moment. Not too bad. Pity that I was down 1 health, but as usual I'll recover Silk from the little enemies. So what will really help for future attempts is to kind of memorise the order of rounds a bit better, and then, as well as everything else, that'll give me more of an idea of when I need to be using each tool. How did that count as a hit from the... Right. And don't use any tools for this guy, he's so easy. So, I can get to this stage with only 1 tool used. And yeah, don't forget Silk spells. And yeah, knocking back those wheels can hit other enemies as well. Oh, so he can actually cause the spines to grow where I am, even if it's not where he is. That's good knowledge. Yeah, landing on him. Oh, and again, I used my bind too early. Landing on him is the safest way to deal damage. It's not easy, but when you get the hang of it, it's safest. Ah, that was close. Not sure it was the best idea to heal down where I was only down one, but it worked. Ah! Yeah, it was not the best idea, but got to the end of Arena 2 with no cogflies used. And small enemies, obviously very good for the Reaper's Crest. There are so many of them. I got enough silk for another heal already. Okay, so attacks in the middle. Yeah, shouldn't have let that hit me. No idea how to deal with him, but a cogfly does it, of course. Surely that must be the end. No? Oh, really? What a humiliating way to lose. Okay, so we've definitely got further. No idea how far Arena 3 goes, but we've learnt some tactics, we've learnt something about when to deploy the tools. I just don't want to keep beating my head about against this, so I will leave it there for now and do some journal cleanup and looking around for things, and when I come back we'll see whether I've found anything. Thank you for watching and see you next time.